Good morning, fellow Middle Earthers. I say good morning, but this might get posted, I don't know, in the evening. How are y'all doing today? We're back in the Hobbit Hole. This is week 2 of Block 2. And we got some squats in store for you today. Do 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 do. This last week, I've been feeling pretty sorry for myself. Not gonna lie to you guys. But you know, it doesn't matter if you can't feel sorry for yourself. You just gotta, well, you can feel sorry for yourself. That's okay. But what matters is, you feel sorry for yourself and you get back at it. That's what matters. Alright. Hoorah! So, over the past week, I will say, I've been feeling sorry for myself, as I was saying. But, I don't give a fuck. I don't let that affect what I do in here. What I do to improve myself. In fact, more than anything, I take that pity that I have for myself, and I use it. I say, hey, you're feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you're not gonna get fucking better unless you just try. Alright, speaking of which, so this is week 2 of Block 2. Don't really have a video for week 1, but we'll give you a little rundown of what we did for week 1 real quick on the squats. Did 3 sets of 8, I believe. Yeah, 3 sets of 8 with an RPE of 6, 7, and then 8. And we started off, we warmed up, obviously. We're still warming up. But our first working set was 230. I felt pretty strong this week. So I think I'm going to put on either 235 or 240. I don't know. We'll warm up and we'll see. We'll see where we're at after a warm-up, I believe in because that's the thing, guys. When we get in here, when you get into the Hobbit Hole, it's about perseverance. It's about pushing through those rough times. Those times where you don't feel like doing shit. Those times where you feel like, oh man, yeah, why do I do any of this? Push through that shit. Because I use that as motivation. That's what I do. I say, hey, I'm going to get in there and I'm going to hit that shit. I'll show myself why I do this. And I usually do show myself why I do this, Once you've done it, and you really hit it hard, it feels great. It feels good. You get this feeling of accomplishment that you just don't get from sitting around and feeling sorry for yourself. How y'all doing today? By the way, what are y'all doing to improve yourself, make yourself feel better? Are you working on a paper for school? Are you lifting weights? Are you training to run a marathon? What are you doing today to make yourself feel better about yourself? Me, I'm doing this. We're 193 pounds, 195 pounds right now, guys. This is the biggest I've ever been. I don't know about strongest I've ever been. I don't know how much I could squat, bench, deadlift in high school because I never really took this kind of thing seriously in high school. I just did it. Because that's what you did as an athlete. You worked out, you lifted to improve your sport, and like, don't get me wrong, I definitely lift to improve my overall function as a man, but it's not like in high school where I was lifting and I just wasn't really thinking, like, I wish I'd known this in high school, that if you take this seriously and you plan it with what you're doing as your main thing, this can really benefit you, you know? You can't go all out on this the way that I do. Like, this is what I go all out on, but still, you can take it seriously and you can improve. Alright, we started at 2:30 for a working set last week. Alright, on. This is why I highly recommend tracking your weight, because you track and you log your workouts and you can push yourself the next week, right? Even if it's just by 2 pounds, 1 pound. You can push yourself. Now the question becomes, do I push myself by 5 pounds, 1 pound, 2 pounds? That set of 225 felt relatively weak. Didn't feel like my strongest set I've ever done. So I think we'll push it by 2 pounds today. 2 pounds all the way up. All the way up. Oh, I got some new Edge of Insanity pump. It's Vein Nectar. And let me tell you, that shit tasted so fire. .75. Huh. There it is. Alright, so if you're feeling down and out and sorry for yourself, I mean, there's a lot of good reasons for people to feel sorry for themselves, guys. You know, maybe you're not in the kind of shape you want to be in. Maybe someone hurt you, you know. But fuck, you know, you gotta accept that. And you gotta move on. Shushy shush. I mean, that's what Frodo would do, right? That boy moves on, he goes onwards. Alright, so 8. Okay. That felt pretty good. The 225 set didn't feel very good, but I don't know, I felt pretty good. That was 232. 232 set hike. That's what, 2 pounds across the board better. Next set will be 238. Okay, so for 238, we need to take these off. Put that on. That on. Did you think? I don't know if I talked about this or cut it out in the other video or not. So, what I wanted to say, but what I think I'm going to start doing, get a coach and start training strongman specifically. I think I'm going to get a coach regardless of what I do, because, you know, even if you're an expert, having a coach is great. I think I'm going to do that. It's a good idea, if you ask me, because the sky's the limit for me, you know. But I think I want to get a coach specifically for something strength related. I don't want a bodybuilding coach. I'm not interested in, I like having a good physique, but I don't train specifically to have a good physique. Having a good physique is like a side note for me. It's not the main goal. It's the cherry on top, right? Man, this feels good. Whew. Weight is moving really well right now. I was 238. Okay. Let's see. So I need 244 for this last set. Okay, so 244. We want this makes 240. Now we add 1.25 to that. I haven't even put any knee wraps on for these, but I'm not going to, because I don't think I did last week, and I like to keep it consistent, or at least consistent from block to block, you know, and from the workout to workout. So when I say workout to workout, I mean, okay, what is that? 42.5. So if we put these on, it's 43.5. So I need 75. Yeah. So like from today to next week, the same day. I say same day because this will be posted on a different day. But from this day to the next day that I work, the next week, 1 week away from today, the same workout, you know. I want to keep it consistent in terms of how I'm doing it. But I'm going to use more weight so I can continue to bump up the weight and bump up the weight, you know. And maybe 1 week I fail when I throw the weight on at set 3, 8 RPE. You know, maybe I missed that set. But I'll have moved more weight, you know. That was stupid. But I'll have moved more weight. And so that's the main goal for me, is to move more weight. You know, you got to feel good about something, and that's what I feel good about, is moving more weight. All right, that was our last set for the squats, boys. So with that, I just want to go ahead and say there's more of this workout, but the rest is between me and me. So we'll see you in the Hobbit Hole next time.